The long-running health and education dispute between the Commonwealth and the states could be solved this week. As much as $7 billion in hospital funding may be offered to state and territory leaders as a compromise by the Prime Minister.
Bill Shorten plates up in Melbourne at a state-funded mission that provides shelter, food and support to those in need. As the government plays down expectations, it'll use the budget to hand out sweeteners of its own.
We as the federal government don't want to be the automatic teller machine of local and state government. We want to deliver very high impact projects, but that means we want a stake in them.
Commonwealth contributions to the states is likely to dominate the week ahead of a meeting with premiers and chief ministers this Friday. And the government is reportedly considering an offer of $7 billion in hospital funding.
We're talking about a drop in the ocean compared with the $57 billion worth of cuts to hospital funding over a decade to the states.
State leaders are still seething after the Abbott government's first budget left a hole in theirs. This could provide a short-term aid to health, but may not include a federal fix to education funding. It's not the first time this deal has been floated, but a compromise with the states would be a much-needed win for Malcolm Turnbull. It would also knock the wind out of the opposition's claims that this Prime Minister is no different to his predecessor.
The truth of the matter is that Malcolm Turnbull's campaigning for many of Tony Abbott's policies.
Without an official role in the lead-up to the polls, former Prime Minister Tony Abbott says he'll be focusing on his own electorate, but says he's willing to support the election of a Turnbull government by campaigning in marginal seats when asked.
Well, he won't go away. I think you should give him a role. Define the role very carefully.
Either way, Mr Abbott will get a lot of traction this campaign, whether the Prime Minister wants it or not. David Shiraz, SBS World News.